In this case study, I want to share with you how we book 20 appointments weekly using AI for new and existing dental practices. So if you run a dental clinic, work with dental practices or med spas, or want to market to clinics in the UK, America, Australia or Asia, what I'm about to share with you will completely change how you see growth in this space. There's a massive opportunity right now, and clinics that understand AI-powered growth systems are getting a serious competitive edge advantage while others are still playing catch up. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we work with dental clinics to install AI voice receptionists, smart workflows, and AI-driven growth infrastructure systems that consistently generate 20 plus appointments a week without hiring more staff, without chasing leads manually, without stacking endless software tools together. This isn't a theory, it's a system we've developed and deployed for numerous different dental clinics and med spas, and now I want to share it with you. So the reality is that most clinics don't lose patients because their service is poor. They lose them because they are too slow to respond, they miss calls, delayed follow-ups, and manual admin, which creates a silent bottlenecks where high intent leads disappear every single day. So today, I'm going to walk you through how we solve this by building an AI-powered booking engine that turns cold traffic into booked appointments on autopilot, prioritizing high-ticket cosmetic treatments and removing friction from the entire appointment process, step by step. Whether you want to implement this in your own clinic or offer it as a service, this is exactly how it is done. So let's take a deep dive in. 2, right? The core pain problems that we solve, common pain problems, or one of the biggest problems that we see with dental clinics isn't the lack of demand. It happens often after someone shows interest. Clinics get missed calls during busy hours, online inquiries don't get followed up quickly, leads go cold, and appointments either never get booked or patients don't show up. On top of that, staff are already overwhelmed with admin and can't chase every single lead manually. The result is simple: lost revenue every single day. So what we did differently was to remove the human aspect of it, right? And which will decrease the delay from the process by using AI to respond instantly and follow up automatically and manage bookings 24/7. So we stopped leads slipping through the cracks and turned interest into consistent booked appointments with this system. So let's take a look at our AI conversion system, right? What we actually sell to clinics wasn't just ads or software. It is a complete AI conversion system designed to turn inquiries into booked appointments automatically. And this system includes a 24-hour voice agent that calls new leads instantly, a smart reminder system that cuts down no-shows, reactivated campaigns that bring old patients back, and a fully integrated CRM and booking system to set up so everything runs without manual work and labor, which is so important. On top of that, the clinics get monthly AI reports showing exactly what's happening, what's working, what's the ROI, and what they're getting. So we charge a premium price for this setup with a monthly retainer. And the reason why clinics are happy to pay this is simple. It's because the system creates instant ROI from day one by booking real appointments, not just generating leads, right? So let's take a look, right? We was always focusing, or we aim to focus on high value treatment, right? Is the focus. That's the revenue strategy. So this works, right, when we offer high AOV cosmetic treatments like dental implants, which can range between £2,000 to £15,000. Invisalign, we can raise between £2,000 and to £5,000 plus. Veneers, which also range from £4,000 to £10,000 plus, and teeth whitening, a service which can range from £300 to £600 plus, right? One of the biggest reasons this works is because we don't try to market general dentistry services at all. Instead, we focus purely on high value cosmetic treatments. Like I said, dental implants, Invisaligners, veneers, and professional teeth whitening. These are the treatments worth thousands of pounds, and more importantly, they are emotionally appearance-driven decisions. When someone inquires about their smile, speed matters. They want answers fast. They want urgency. This makes these offers perfect for instant AI follow-up, because the faster we respond, the more likely the lead will turn into a booked an appointment. This approach means fewer leads, but much higher revenue per booking. So this is the go-to-market strategy which we use when we work with clients, right? We use local meta ads to an instant booking form, right? And our go-to-market strategy is very simple and very intentional. We use meta ads, like I said, to drive traffic straight to our instant booking form instead of sending people to our website and hoping that they call later, right? This is like wasted traffic, wasted attempt, and wasted the time. The goal isn't just to generate leads, it's to book appointments automatically without warning to staff or positioning the AI as an engine behind the entire system, handling calls with a 24-hour response. The key message is speed, instant response, no waiting. They can book a consultation right away, right now, right? When this is done properly, speed stops being starts to be a convenience and starts to feel like a premium service, right? Which massively increases conversions for clinics, which we've experienced. So most clinics try to grow, right? And they make the same mistake. They try to be everywhere at once. Google, Instagram, TikTok, SEO, referrals, and nothing is properly tracked or optimized, which is key to understand. So what we do is we took the opposite approach. Instead of spreading attention and the budgets across multiple platforms, we started with one traffic source, right? Mastered it, right? Built out a predictable system around it. That traffic source is meta ads. And there is very specific reasons why we've done that. Let's take a look, right? Because when clinics have multiple different traffic sources, sometimes it's a scattered approach and there's not enough focus and attention to detail to dive deep, right? And get the data and the information that is actually needed. So we didn't grow by using more channels. We grew by one channel used properly with tracking and optimization, which is so key, right? As you can see in this little diagram here, right? With meta ads, one funnel tracks everything, optimizing weekly and gathering statistical data, right? Most clinics try to grow by being everywhere at once, right? And we just try to work with clinics and be laser focused. So these are the 5 reasons that we use one traffic source and we choose meta ads, right? Number 1, right? Simplicity, and it equals faster results. Starting with one traffic source removes complexity, one platform, one algorithm, one set of metrics, and one funnel to optimize, right? Which is so important. This makes it easier to diagnose problems, improve performance weekly, get results without confusion. And meta ads allows us to test and refine, specifically refine fast, without like spending or overspending or focus on the numerous different traffic sources at once, right? 2, Meta captures demand, not just intent, right? Unlike Google, where people are already searching, Meta allows us to create demand for cosmetic dental treatments, right? People don't always wake up searching dental implants every day, but what they will do is stop scrolling when they see a smile transformation, right? Or a confidence-based message. And this is where meta ads excel at emotional, visual driven offers. 3, right? Local targeting, extreme precision, right? Laser extreme position. Meta allows us to target by radius, by age, by income signals, by interests and behaviors. This makes it perfect for local dental clinics, right? Especially when promoting high ticket cosmetic treatments. We could actually direct the offer in front of the right group of people that we actually are looking for it and can afford these offers, right? Which is key to understand. 4, the perfect match for instant AI follow-up, right? Is so crucial. Meta leads come in fast, right? And they go cold fast. So actually having an advantage is when we use AI at this moment. When someone submits a Meta lead form, our AI instantly calls them within a few seconds to book an appointment, right? And then sends reminders to start. The speed to lead and the speed of Meta plus the speed of AI creates a massive conversion advantage and opportunity. 5, right? Scalability, trackability, and repeatability. Once Meta works, once we dial it in, it can scale clearly, right? And then we can increase the budgets, duplicate winning ads, expand the local radius, and add new services. And because everything is inside one dashboard, one system, we know exactly where bookings are coming from, what they cost, how much revenue they generate, how they will be, like how the system will constantly create leads without no guesswork, right? Which is amazing, which helps us to scale significantly, right? So let's just look at our funnel overview and our automatic engine. Like I said, we use Meta ads for cold traffic, right? Targeting interest, right? Based on behaviors, then leads them to a lead form, right? We pre-frame them with questions and qualify the prospect, right? After we do that, we get high intent leads. They automatically fill in the form, right? And then they come through to the booking page, where the booking page, the leads then are then funneled, right, into the process, right, where with our AI voice agent now comes and speaks to them within 2 to 20 or 30 seconds of filling in that form, right? And then send AI reminders, WhatsApp messages, SMS messages, email messages. This is the full automation engine that makes everything work. We start with Meta ads and we send people to a lead form. As soon as they submit that form, they go straight to an instant booking form so they can lock in a timely, immediate appointment with our AI agent, right? And the AI voice agent calls them within seconds to confirm their interest and secure their booking. After that, an AI reminder workflow takes over by, like I said, sending them WhatsApp, email, SMS follow-ups to make sure, right, we catch those leads who might not book instantly, who might not be able to respond to those calls, so they don't fall through the cracks. So what this funnel does, it converts because there's no waiting, no resistance on the human staff, right? And the follow-ups are so speedy. The speed to lead is so important, and it builds trust and instant ability. And paid traffic, we know, once we have that source, we can just increase the campaign, right? There's no gamble, right? And it becomes immediately predictable revenue stream, right? Now, saying that, right, here are the funnel components, right? Meta ads with local targeting, strong interest, we use strong emotional hooks. And here are some of the examples of the angles and messaging that we used, right? For implants, it might be missing teeth. Discover a permanent solution with dental implants. From £50 per month, book your free consultation. We're looking for 5 people in your city who want to transform their smile, right, with implants. And Invisalign, here's an example. Missing teeth, discover how the permanent solution, missing teeth, no, it actually says no metal, no pain, right? Just results. Strengthen your smile with Invisaligners. Book your scan today, right? Free 3D scan stimulation. See your Invisalign results before you actually start, right? So these are examples just for like teeth whitening and brighten your teeth in just a few minutes. Professional teeth brightening solutions available for now. So we use these ads, mainly driven around video-based ads, in order to get that interest and drive them to a form, ask them pre-qualified questions, then filters down the good leads and the best leads, then pushes them automatically to our CRM, right? So the lead form plays a much bigger role, because most people realize, because we don't just collect names and phone numbers. We get pre-qualifying questions to understand the intent, their budget, and their readiness before anyone books, right? This means lower quality leads cannot come through our system, and we are stopping those people who are time wasted, and they get filtered out automatically, and we only end up with serious prospects who are ready to move forward. As soon as someone submits a form, they're pushed straightly into our CRM, and then now we've got a higher degree of getting leads that convert and of much use to the clinic's time, and have much use to making those leads convert and have a higher ROI, right? The instant booking form literally has access to a calendar immediately. No human intervention is needed. There's zero friction, right? And which creates momentum, right? One of the most important parts of this system, right, is that the instant booking form, right, the moment someone shows interest, they're given immediate access to the client's calendar, which is key. No waiting for a callback, no human delay, and no unnecessary steps that remove friction at the exact moment that intent is at the highest point, right? When someone is thinking about a smile, a treatment, the momentum is so key. The faster you look them book, right, the more likely they're able to commit. And this is why momentum converts. Speed is very crucial, and speed turns interest into action before doubt or distraction actually sets in, right? Our AI agent calls them within seconds to confirm the interest, to qualify them, right, and to book them into a calendar. The AI agent voice is where the system really separates, right, itself from traditional clinics. As soon as a lead comes in, the AI calls them within seconds, not minutes, right, not hours. And that speed alone dramatically increases bookings. If confirmed the person's interest, asks the right questions, and the booking appointment goes directly into the calendar without relying on human staff. And because of this, it works 24/7. All leads get handled, right, without even the client or the clinic, right? Even if the clinic is closed, right, leads still come in and they still get booked into calendar. On weekends, on even outside hours. This is why this system cannot compete with, humans cannot compete with the speed and efficiency of this system, because the team don't need to respond, right? AI does all the responsing. And afterwards, the AI sends a reminder flows through SMS, email, right, and WhatsApp, and voice activation, which reduces no shows and reinforces commitment, right? This is so important. The booking, afterwards, from the booking appointment, right, the patient will actually show up. And where the AI reminder flow comes in, instead of relying on a single text or a single manual call, the system uses the combination of SMS, email, voice, WhatsApp as reminders to constantly put that appointment in front of the prospect and patient's mind, so we have them really committed, right? And intent is in high, which reinforces their commitment and reduces last minute dropouts, right? Which happens at most clinics. The reason why this works simple, right, is because bookings don't go unattended without proper follow-ups. The AI makes sure every appointment, a reminder is sent and confirmed, and is protected automatically without adding pressure to the staff, right? So let's take a look at this, right? The results, which I'm going to show an example, are what really confirm that the system works, right? Here's a campaign that we did, and we generated over 400 leads in like I think 2 weeks. Within like 60-day period, actually, right? We were just testing this new client, this new campaign, right? On this specific client that was working with, right? They turned constant weekly bookings with clear intent, right? People weren't just curious, they were ready to move forward, right? Which I'm gonna show you, because we asked the right questions, right? And which showed strong buying signals in their response. The level of demand proved that real appetite, right, for these treatments, right? And remember, these treatments cost like £5,000 plus, right? So we put the right system in place that generated leads, that handled them quickly and turned that interest into action. Right, so here is some examples. This is the raw data before it actually goes into our CRM, but I just want to show you, right, the intent, right? So look at these, right? Here are some of the questions that we asked, right? We're just going for a breakdown. Let's just analyze some of this, right? Just researching for now, just researching. I highlighted those people who wanted intent, right, as soon as possible. Some of these are, right? So immediately within a month, right? Sooner, later, 1 to 5 months, immediately. See all the yellow, this like immediately, within a month, right? Immediately, right? All these which are highlighted in yellow show them the tremendous amount of intent for the services in this specific campaign, right? Researching. So then basically we have different types of pools of people who want treatments immediately, right? Those people who are researching, and then those people who want treatments within the next like 1 to 3 months, 3 groups of people. So we're always sending like the right messages to the right people at the right time, and that's so key. So we know from the campaigns, a small percentage of people are going to be ready right now. Another group of people are going to be ready from 1 to 3 months, and other people who are just researching, we are further down in the funnel, then we can just send them testimonials, case studies, right? You know what I'm saying? So we're still building up our whole pipeline of leads, right? And this is all within a short period of like 60 days, right? So let me go back to my presentation, right? So the lead data gives us tremendous insight, right, of what's actually happening in that market. And this was only for implants, right? This was only an implants campaign for one specific client. And that same client was running Invisalign, right? And run what other cosmetic high ticket treatments, right? So let's start by looking at the results. So here's a real snapshot from a dental campaign, right? You can see the difference in campaigns we ran for Invisaligns, dental implants, composite bonding, right? And we tested that to a landing page, and then we tested Facebook ads. And we could see that the Facebook ad lead form was so much more effective, right? So take this dental implant, we generated approximately 341 leads at just this was UK, so £7.66 per lead, reaching over 60,000 people, showing an ad over 120,000 times. This is a huge amount of exposure, right, of treatment, right, which can bring in 5,000 to 15,000 pounds per patient, right? Right, this is a really good converting campaign which we experienced, right? So the reason we could dial this in, right, is because of our framework, right? We had the AIRBOS system, right? The automated instant revenue booking operating system which we created, right? Number one, this is the framework. First, we attract high ticket local ads, local in the market to the clinic. Then 2, we identify smart lead qualification by asking them a series of smart questions, right, to identify high intent. 3, response, right, where the AI responds instantly, right? 4, we book through a self-serving scheduling software platform what books them onto a calendar automatically. 5, we optimize through reminders and reactivation through the different types of groups of people, pools of people that I said. And then 6, we can scale, right, with monthly AI insights and optimization. This makes this repeatable, where we wrap the entire process into this framework, like what I said, called the ABOS system, which stands for, again, Automatic Instant Revenue Booking Operating System. It breaks the journey down into 6 stages through smart lead qualification, responding instantly through AI-powered calls that lets patients book themselves without friction, right, which is so key. And then gives us optimized results and reminders, right, and then the rest is magic, right? You know what I'm saying? And then now with the stats and the data, now we can scale and optimize, right? So here are the key takeaways from this framework, right? Speed beats staff is so important for a clinic. AI removes leaks in a funnel, right? Whether you go dental clinic or medspa, right? High ticket focus, right, equals faster ROI, right, which we explained how we do, right? Automation creates predictability, right? We want to predict with automation, right? And then we create booking systems, right, which lead to the marketing, right, which is all automated, right? So what you can really learn from this specifically is, if you run a dental clinic, right, or a mid-spa, that growth today isn't about hiring more staff or running more ads, right? It's about fixing the system behind your bookings. Speed beats staff, AI closes revenue gaps caused by missed calls and slow follow-ups, and you can focus on high-ticket treatments with your ROIs, which comes faster and more predictable, shall I say. Automation is now turned inquiries into constant book appointments week after week. If you want to see how this will work in your clinic specifically, the next step is simply to book a strategy call with my team, and we can look at how you're losing patients, or how your appointments are scheduled, or what your existing booking system is already like, right? And whether you're using an AI booking system like ours, our automated instant revenue booking system, that would make sense, whether this will make sense for your business, right? So if you're looking, right, to scale your operations or your clinic or mid-spa that need help or support, definitely I want you to book a call with our team. In the meantime, right, I hope you found this very insightful, right? And thanks for taking the time to understand how we help dental clinics, mid-spas and other high cosmetic treatment service businesses. Now you know you can crush it if you build an AI infrastructure system that can help you scale and improve your clinic or med spa. Hope to speak to you in the near future. Bye for now.